Hi, I want to talk about the extraordinary Sirat. I found the Spanish film utterly gripping and unusual. Sirat is a heady mix of thriller dread and art house intelligent ambiguity. The experience is filled with fascinating questions, and much is left for the audience to theorise and extrapolate from what is shown and unsaid. The plot: a father, Luis, played by actor Serge Lopez, has travelled from Spain to Morocco. Luis is looking for his daughter Mar, who he has not heard from in 5 months. Straight away, unspoken reasons rear their head about the daughter's absence. Firstly, did Mar leave because of a falling out with her father? 2, has something happened to Mar, or for her to not contact her family? An accident, or something far worse, incapacitation or incarceration, or has she died? 3, is she selfishly indifferent to her family? There seems to be no mother around, so I wondered if did Mar leave out of grief? Luis has heard rumours that Mar might be at a rave in the Moroccan desert. In unfamiliar territory, in the middle of nowhere, there's already a feeling of unease. Adding to audience anxiety, Luis has brought along his young son Esteban's presence causes speculation. This is a potentially dangerous situation. Luis at first appears reckless. Could he not leave Esteban behind with friends or family? Then I realise Luis needs Esteban. A man looking for a woman claiming to be her father is rarely going to be believed. There's like to be much doubt about his real motivations from anyone asked. By having Esteban with him, the son provides credibility to Luis's story and adds urgency to the search. People seeing these two looking for Mark can understand they are desperate. But I wondered while watching the search, is Luis risking his son in the hope of finding his daughter? And if you're thinking this is the genre territory of, say, Taken or Get Carter or The Limey, Sirat is not in that territory. Luis is an everyman, making his plight easier to empathise with and his situation more stressful. He is also unprepared. Luis and Esteban cannot find Mar at the rave. Then the army comes to kick out all the participants. You wonder why the army are being such killjoys. At first you might fear what the armed forces might do, but Sirat continually, seamlessly sidesteps story expectations. The army are in fact there to help. In the background there are snippets on the radio of global conflict, adding another layer of existential dread. The remote, forbidding desert locale automatically gives Mad Max flashbacks. The ravers seem to be predominantly European. Luis comes across a group of 5 who mention another rave in the south of Morocco. The army are escorting the partiers back to a port for evacuation, but the 5 ravers escape the escort and Luis and Esteban join them. Sirat continually asks, can you trust strangers? Desperate situations call for a rolling of the dice. Dwindling options help audiences understand Luis's choices. You wonder what the intentions are of these ravers, but you come to warm to them. They are the modern equivalent of America's counterculture from the 1960s and 1970s. If you want to check out movies about that movement's idealism, have a look at Easy Rider, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Harold and Maude. There's not a lot of dialogue in Sirat, but the film expertly reveals character, context and narrative. The acting is superb. The cinematography and direction are so atmospheric. The experience is mesmerising. The tension in Sirat grows and grows masterfully. I was not a fan of director Oliver Lax's Mimosas from 2016. Here, the director has improved in leaps and bounds. Sirat is on another level. I want to buy it when it comes when it arrives on Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray. When the emotional gut punches come, they are devastating. The ending is likely to divide, but it works. This is arguably existential horror after all. Sirat is an early contender for me for Best Film of 2026. And if you watch Sirat, you are looking for similar movie recommendations, I have some for you. So, Dangerous Journeys Across Inhospitable Terrain. Check out these films. Firstly, Wages of Fear and its superior remake Sorcerer, directed by William Friedkin. Also, Aguirre, Wrath of God, directed by Werner Herzog. And Jungle, starring Daniel Radcliffe. And if you're interested in more European art house dread, check out 29 Palms and The Vanishing. And if you want to see a film involving a war looming while a search story unfolds, check out Miracle Mile. If you enjoyed my review, feel free to subscribe to my channel and like this video.